Hi, guys. My own song.
Black Market Records.
My hands, your waist, my heart. Awe kuna ni kuna.
So songwriting is basically just you taking your everyday experiences, your everyday life, what you go through, and putting it in rhyme, putting it into a song. So that's basically what I also do. I usually write my music based on my experiences, what I see through other people or through myself. So I end up writing it, putting it down on paper, or rather in this case on a phone, because we are millennials after all. Also, the joy of every creative is to get your work noticed, to get your work recognized to nje. So the past surprisingly is not even connected. And I decided I had like someone don't like it. So my mom didn't like it, my dad didn't like it. My siblings, of course, they're supportive. So I kind of thought it through on my own. Introduced it to my mom. It's like, okay, now I think I'm really proud of what you're doing and all that. But back, by 2018 up or 17, it was kind of rough. I was, because I was so fixated. Like, you know, when you believe in yourself so much, you don't have a plan B. It's only plan A. And your plan B is your plan A. And your plan C is for plan B to work, which is plan A to work. So I didn't have anything else I wanted in my life. I was just fixated and focused on making this music happen, making it through the music that I was doing. Yeah. Welcome back to Millennial on the Move. I'm VicWest and you're chilling with me right now. One of my biggest achievements is signing with Black Market and finding the good people at East Studio, because those two have been very instrumental in like helping me to become like what I have. People don't know this. People, you know, like as artists, tunajonga to the art part, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes to make sure that uko sawa, you're well packaged, you have a smooth running in your artistry. So that's one. Two, my other biggest achievement is Die Die, the song by Furthermore. Producing it really opened like so many doors for me. Najua is Nijuzi too, but I had produced other too a lot, like ilikuwa tu a By the Way song. Another achievement is producing Dark Skin by Brandy Minor. it's a wave among girls, among women. It empowers. Akwe broke. It's normal. You get so much money, but if you don't manage it well, you will be another example of why art doesn't pay, which is wrong. Art surely pays, and yeah, I think I'm getting a good step into the good monetary side of the art. Yeah, my main challenge is everybody. If you make this hit, this artist will come and say, I want a hit like this. I want a song just like Kuna Kuna or Die Die or what. No, that's a challenge because now you can't make the same things. Another challenge is just people not valuing your worth. Unaambia mtu price and they're like, "Ay, aje." Okay, if you can't manage my price, you can go to someone else who can. You can maybe they can try and deliver what I can. But people just not seeing your worth. Ile yenye unaambia mtu, I'm worth this, so pay me this. They think it's you're taking them for a ride or something. Um, Being underrated, and I wouldn't say that's a challenge. That's normal. Yeah, but basically hizo tu peke yake. It began really loved like the older generation. I take every day. The latest cars or wearing good fashion. They didn't have that pressure. It was they worried about their lives. They didn't worry about others. So us as millennials, we have a problem whereby we are bombarded by countless portrayals of success on social media. So unataka kuwa kama ule nini, and that creates a mental imbalance. Unakuta tuko na shida whereby you're comparing yourself to others. You don't feel like you're worth it. So what I do is I really maintain a low profile on social media. Actually, I'm more active on WhatsApp because those are people I personally know. I can't save your number if I don't know you, sorry. That helps me to keep a sane balance and just keep positivity around me. The less you spend on things that will make you feel bad about yourself, the better. So I'm under Black Market Records, and you don't look for labels that you won't get a good deal. Let them look for you. Put in your work, put in your time kwanza. Ukiget traction, najua mnasikia